Happening now, the second annual In My Shoes walking tours are underway across 8 neighborhoods in Portland and Vancouver.
It's a storytelling campaign. It happens every Saturday in celebration of Black History Month, and it's being put on by Word is Bond. And joining us live is the organization's founder and executive director, Lakiana Drury, and tour ambassador and Central Catholic High School student, Jahad Hudson. Good morning to you.
Good
Great
morning.
Rising. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, well, first of all, Lakiana, tell us about Word is Bond. Tell us about the organization.
Yeah, Word is Bond's mission is what if young Black men were empowered to their fullest potential? And at Word is Bond, we seek to answer that question by creating dynamic programming that empowers young Black men to live to their fullest abilities and to pursue their freedom dreams. So we have a summer internship program where the young men get to learn public speaking, civic engagement, and then school year programming such as our In My Shoes tour and our Spring Leadership Forum, which takes young Black men to Washington, D.C. for a 7-day policy and HBCU tour.
So many fantastic opportunities through Word is Bond here, but I think one of the really cool things about the walking tours is that you really open it up to the community to get to experience these stories. So Jahad, tell us about these walking tours and your involvement.
Yeah, so my tour is called Hidden Truths, and it's in the Woodlawn neighborhood. And Hidden Truths comes from my name for my clothing brand, Hidden Truths Apparel. And it would just be talking about my experiences of in the neighborhood and everything I've been through in the Woodlawn area.
Now, was there quite a bit of research involved in this? I know that you're familiar with the area, but did you have to look at the history to kind of get those walking tours along?
I mean, yes, it took a lot of research, but the history is in my family. My family's been over here, been in this area for 50 plus years. My great grandma actually bought a bought a house in the neighborhood, and for my mom to be able to buy it from her to save the house is a great thing to me, and to be able to keep the history going.
That's incredible. Well, so Lakiana, for people to be able to come out and hear these stories from these young men, their history in the area, what they've experienced living there, what do you think people are taking away from these tours?
They're taking away so many things. I talked to a man on Saturday at our first tours, and he said that his family had just moved into the New Columbia neighborhood, and they have white children at the school, but they wanted to better understand the experiences of Black youth who live there. And I think that that's what's really important is that Portland has had a history of not being an inclusive city. And so this is an opportunity for everyday community members to come hear the stories of young Black men, and not just one story. We hear about the gun violence on TV and a lot of the negative things, but there's a lot of hope. And what these tours are is showing not the negativity, but the opportunity. If we invest in young men like Jahad and look at what they are doing in their communities and the futures that lie ahead of them, and this is an opportunity to have those important conversations.
Yeah, Jahad, what kind of feedback have you gotten on the tours that you've done so far?
I got a lot of feedback, and the most feedback I got was actually from my mentor, Marcus Lattimore, running back at South Carolina. He really helped me over the past few weeks to really tighten up my speech and really helped me on my tour. And the feedback I got more is really talk about my experiences as a Black man and really give them a insight of what I've been through, especially in my neighborhood.
It takes a lot to get up in front of a group of people, no matter where you are or what you're doing, to speak like
Absolutely.
that and share your story. So well done, Jahad. I just think this is such a wonderful program, and I hope that people can come out this month to take part. Lakiana, Jahad, thank you both for joining us this morning. Great to talk with you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
And for the full schedule of the walking tours, head to coin.com. Understand that they've been selling out pretty quickly, so
Great.
get on board.
Yeah, happening all month long here.